What's up, guys? Boulevard the Fell-Handed here, bringing you the Art of the STB-1 Part 2. Here we are, El Haluf Rain Standard Battle. The greens are spawning in the southwest corner. The reds are spawning in the northeast corner. Now, typically, what I like to do, more or less on either side, is run down to the bottom. You end up getting some spots, and you can work your way up the hill. Normally, all the heavies, well-armored TDs, so on and so forth, end up pushing the A1 area. Granted, I don't mean specifically A1, I mean they push that side of the board. So, if you are playing on this board, you need to be wary that, normally that's where your good medium drivers are going to go, is down to the bottom there. They're going to get behind that hill in the middle. They're going to get over to the side. Some can get closer to A1. There's cover on both sides where you can get on A1. The only downside of that is if you get too close, the main front there can shoot you, and you have to be very cautious. Now, this is the type of situation that no medium driver likes, is just right off the gate being, directly involved in combat. Medium drivers typically, you want to get in a position, you want to snipe, you want to be very conservative with your health the first half of the game. And here we go, right here, we're straight into it. Because someone else had the same idea I do. Now, on this STB, I do not have 6th Sense. I don't even have a skill. And the reason being is I cashed out most of that line. I'm at the point now, where I will save up whatever money and just cash it out, because I have 11 or 12 million XP that I can convert. And I'm sure some of you are grinding it, and you have, excellent crews and so on and so forth, and I'm sure there's some of you who are like me. You have a tier 10 tank that doesn't even have anything close to a crew skill. So in that case, you kind of have to start ground up, and it is very difficult for myself to play any tank without 6th Sense. I rely on it so heavily, there's not a lot I can do without it. Because you may be just posted up somewhere and out of nowhere get shot. Because I don't know, I'd have to attach it to my channel. There is an excellent 6th Sense spotting detected video that tells you, when you're 6th Sense, when you're spotted, when you're detected, so on and so forth. I may actually make one myself. At any rate, you have to be very careful when you don't have it, because you can just get blind shotted out of nowhere. And nobody likes that. Of course, if you watched my Art of the STB-1 Part 1, you will know the best thing to do with this tank is get hull down. Can we always do that? No, we cannot. We're in such a position now, the person we're shooting at can literally shoot down through the top of our armor. That's the nature of World of Tanks. You're going to have guys at different elevations and everything, and you have to plan on that. The STB does, however, have excellent elevation. It's not, that of, say, the Toaster that can shoot damn near vertical, but it's good. It's good for a medium tank, let's put it that way. Now, here I am, once you kind of break free of any resistance, you want to end up at the top of this hill so you can put fire on the guys there at, say, E8. That's the ultimate goal, is to be at the top of this hill. And that's kind of what we're doing. We're pushing. We don't really have direct assistance. Normally I have multiple mediums pushing with me. We're all pushing at once, so on and so forth, and it's very successful. And that's what I recommend you do. If you have some of your friends, you get in here, you run high tier mediums, you can reposition, you can fall back, you can push, you can do everything quickly. If a side gets rolled, if a flank gets rolled, you can get out of there very fast, so on and so forth. So that's typically what I would recommend. I have actually had some people requesting, say, hey Bull, You're always in a platoon. Never see you without your guys. Can you run some games solo? The answer is yes, absolutely. I don't have any problem with that. The only downside is, as I've got a lot of videos of the STB already, I got a lot of videos of the 140 ready. I'm ready to cut, and I'm also doing a beginner's kind of a tutorial video guide that's coming soon. So it'll happen. I'll run solo. I'll get you some excellent solo footage. It's just gonna take a couple of weeks before, you know, I get all the current footage I have out the door, which that's a goal. I try to, you know, rotate it like stock, oldest to you know, freshest to oldest, or what is it, front to back, what the fuck ever. The oldest shit gets pushed out first. Anyway, so right now I am 100% in health conservation mode. I am a one shot for anything on the board. I'm falling back. I'm not about that life. I'm going to where I, as a STB player, is comfortable, and that's on this hill. The goal here is I want to make this hill work for me. I want to get hull down. I want to take shots. I don't want to spot my own targets. I want to make things happen from this hill, and I can do it if I am very cautious. You know, we don't have a whole lot of reds left. There's 2 lit up right away. You know where artillery is. If not, you should know. So, you know, the only downside is we've got a guy burning towards me full blast. He took a round on the way in, and here I am a one shot. Some situations like this, you'll be lucky if you can get off one round. There, I angle up. I caught a lucky bounce. That's all it is to it. Put a round in him, and of course, he is going to kill me. If not, he should. And of course, somehow I make it out of that because somebody else kills him. But when you're in a situation like that, yes, you need. I understand that, you know, you want to be upbeat and positive and everything, but at the same time, and I'm all for that, but at the same time, you also need to be a realist. And you need to say, hey, this guy's going to kill me, you know, or this guy's going to get shots on me. What do I do about it? So on and so forth. And that's just kind of how you need to do business. You just need to do it like, you know, like you're being unbiased. Like if you were watching someone else play, you know, you're like, oh, okay, well, this guy's messing up here. This guy's doing this. This guy's doing that. And, you know, I find that I do better in games if I attempt to explain what I am doing to an audience. In other words, saying, okay, I'm going to go over here, I'm going to try to get shots, I'm going to back up a little bit in case somebody comes out here, so on and so forth. If you think like that, if you think like you're making a video, oftentimes, for me, it ends up working better because I don't make such rash decisions. Anyway, food for thought. Guys, thank you for watching The Art of the STB Part 2. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share.